If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Can we play banker next time?
Think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that. There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
Error.
Hey, what's up, Abby? How's it going, man? How you doing? Happy Sunday. This event, I hate this so much, really. I'm surprised you, of all people, would hate something. I don't know, you just don't peg me for somebody who would hate anything. Like, I figured you would be somebody who would just like or not like something. I don't know, it's okay. It's not the pinnacle of fun, you know? I guess that's something I could say about it. I had a lot of stuff, for example, my class. Your classmates, huh? You know, I've never really been somebody who hated any of my classmates. I guess, most of my classmates were reasonable enough. Like there were maybe like one or two that I wanted to avoid. Like I don't know, like I just didn't enjoy being in their company. But I don't remember anyone who I actually hated. Although I did have a neighbor that I really did actually hate. Not like as an adult hate, but like kid hate. Just didn't like them. Oops. How you doing today, RJ? Eh, not bad, man. Not bad. Could be better if the weather was a little nicer. It's just steaming hot today. I guess that's why they call it Sun Day. You know, when I was a kid, when I first learned what it was called, Sunday, like I thought, wait, I know the word sun. Is it because like that day is always sunny? That was what I was thinking. And then like for the first few weeks after I learned the word Sunday, I remember thinking, oh, I guess that is. It's called Sunday because it's sunny. Because I remember thinking like most of the time on Sundays it would just be really sunny. Most of the time, not all the time, but yeah, very often. And now I understand that that's not the case. It's just either coincidence or I know there's like a thing like that's what it's called, like something bias. I don't remember. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, just let me hit that thing. Thank you. Of course. Give me... There we go. Oh, jeez. Okay, there you go. Much better. I mean, I wouldn't say I hate this event, but you know, and like I said, it's definitely not the pinnacle of fun. I'll say that. Come on. There we go. Just let me hit that thing. And we're done. No, I missed. On mobile, controls are so annoying. It's insane. Oh, okay. Ah, yeah. Speaking of mobiles, I remember you mentioning your PC's dead or something. I don't know if I'm remembering that right. don't see you stream on weekends before? I have, just not all the time, just whenever. Whenever I feel like it. I was free all morning. In fact, I wanted to stream this morning, not this afternoon, because it's like I really don't like streaming in the afternoon. Well, I maybe not don't like, but like I prefer to not stream in the afternoon because well, afternoons are really hot and well, the thing is computers produce heat and so whenever I stream, I always have my laptop on, and like I always have my laptop tuning into the stream. Oh, I missed. And that's how I can always know exactly, especially because I don't have dual screens, right? So I want to always have like a way for me to check if like the stream is displaying footage right. Oops. Come on. So on top of my desktop producing heat, I also got my laptop producing heat. And believe me, it produces heat. Despite not being a super powerful laptop, because it doesn't have because it's really thin, it very often it just keeps all that heat inside, and like when you touch it, you really do feel the heat coming from it. Oh boy. So yeah, anyway, I couldn't stream this morning because I woke up really late because for some reason last night I just couldn't fall asleep. I was in bed for like 3 hours and just couldn't fall asleep. It's Saturday, because after a long week of toiling from work, we sit on the toilet and release all the turd of frustration we accumulated during weekdays. Wait, oh, oh, okay. All right, sat turd. Now that I got my Kazuha, I'm just gonna be chilling in terms of banners. I don't really need anyone who's coming up. Oh, hey Abby. I don't know if you're. I know you're like one of the more casual Genshin players, but like, I don't know if you run your team, your Yoimiya in a team like this. My friend Yoimiya is like really sick. I know he's a whale and all, but his Yoimiya is only C2. I don't know how. I don't think her constellations really help with her personal damage. But he has her at C2. He has R1 Missplitter. And C6 Yunjin, Def C2. Oh my god. All right, so yeah, C2. So C6 Yunjin on Fab Lance and just defense, like all the defense stuff. And then Def main stats, but he also has enough energy recharge and crit rate to be able to proc Fab Lance. So it's basically a high investment support Yunjin. Also has Zhongli on just full HP bot, but he was on four noblesse HP bot. And wait, who else was it? Yelan on Elegy. You don't have, obviously, if you don't have Elegy, don't use it, right? But yeah, Yelan, because like Yelan, the damage percent from a passive. Do you have Zhongli? Who do you run your Yoimiya with? I guess Xingqiu is an okay option. Just the interruption resistance should be okay. Oh. For some reason, I just couldn't see that thing. Alright. Okay, how many points did I need again? Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Much better. Add this thing. Oh, missed. What a what a fail. The wrong way around. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. Okay. Can I just stop doing stuff? Okay, there we go. Was it 8K? 6K. Okay. Yunjin's almost the same. Oh, what's the difference? Still 4 pulls away from soft pity. Monsieur Neuvillette, please come home already. I've finished farming all your materials. Man, that's just sad, right? When you farm for a character and you don't even get them. I remember I pre-farmed for Ayaka on all 3 of my accounts and I only managed to get her on my main account. Greetings, Monsieur RJ. Hey, what's up? Ice Bear. How you doing, man? Happy Sunday. How's your weekend going? Trying to build Dia, but at the moment, since I won 50-50 on Kazuha, I'm letting her out of the dungeon. Speaking of building Dia, I have no idea, and I don't know. I'm feeling too lazy to do some research on it. I don't know how to build Dia on like for a Neuvillette team. I only have Dia on my main account, and I want to put. I want an off-field AOE pyro character that doesn't rely on bursts, and all I have is Dia.
Next on the
Obviously, I don't want to. I don't want to have to use Xiangling there. I don't want to have to keep switching her artifacts and give her like 300 plus ER every time. Yeah. Another thing that I'm finding kind of annoying about having Neuvillette is having to maybe not having, but like I feel like I have to use Raiden Shogun on full EM. Just so I could just so I can use like my Hyper Bloom isn't annoying, right? Because obviously I don't have C1. Right, where is he? Right? Obviously I don't have C1. So I don't have the extra resistance interruption, which means I have to most of the time I have to stay away from the enemies, right? I have to always be kiting back, which means I can't just use Cookie for my Hyper Bloom. Because like with Cookie, her AoE Electro procs are around the character, whereas with Raiden Shoguns, the AoE Electro procs are where the enemies that you're hitting are. So they proc the Hyper Blooms that are coming out of the enemies. And I hate it because I have to keep switching artifact sets. And I know they have the loadout thing already. They have the loadout thing, but like because of the way they just designed the loadout thing, they didn't just make a normal loadout system where you could pick specific artifacts. I can't just like go in, switch, go in, and then get out, play. Hey, what's up, Foxy Through? How you doing, man? Got my C6 Star today. Can you review my Hyper Raiden team? Yeah, sure. Drop your UID, man. Wanna build Dia? Guide. Don't. The guide page just says don't. Speaking of building Dia, I have no idea. Oh no. Wait. Okay.
Thank you for.
I thought, like, for some reason, I thought I had reset expeditions. And I was like, no, I don't want to reset expeditions yet. So this is not going to be a very action-packed what is it called? Not going to be a very action-packed stream.
The pleasure is all mine.
It seems like there's another event going on at the Court of Fontaine. Look at that.
Is this really okay?
I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori. I'm just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chiori boutique dress for my wedding.
I just got
I
Shogun
really thought
yesterday.
the chance had passed me by.
After 1 year. Sorry, what?
Wait.
Yesterday?
Chiori?
I did get Raiden Shogun yesterday. Okay, Raiden Shogun Hyper carry team. Let's see. Okay, Shogun's on the catch. Okay, your Shogun's good. Electro Goblet, nice. All right. Bennett on. Okay, Skyward. Okay, ER good. By the way, David, I'm looking at your team. Looking at your hyper carry team.
I'm a
Kujo
woman of my
Sara,
If I say I
Thundering
can do
Pulse.
something, then it'll be
I think
done.
you might need more
The first
ER
rule
on
of
your
business
Kujo
is to
Sara.
always keep your promises.
Yeah, I think you're
Now,
gonna need more
remember
ER
to not
on her.
fold the gown or store it
I
under
would
direct
just
sunlight.
recommend, you
I'd
know, just
recommend
give
only
up on
taking it
trying
out
to
on the
make
day
her
of the
do
wedding.
damage. Give up on her crit
From
ratios.
the look on your
Like
face,
your burst
I can
isn't
tell
even
that may be a
leveled. Like
little
her talents
difficult
aren't
for you.
leveled. Like she doesn't even do. She does
try my
a
best.
decent amount of damage. Like if you somehow
Once he
manage
sees
to
me in
build
this,
her really well,
his jaw is gonna
while
drop
making her
straight to the
her
floor.
into like the support that you need her to be.
You're actually at your shop today.
But like even then, it like her
Anything you're looking for
her
today?
personal damage, you know, her
A
burst
custom design.
is just it's just okay. It's not nothing. It's also not very
Of
small.
course.
It's
Come
not
to
like
think of
DPS
it.
Barbara small, but
Much an established.
it's yeah.
Why would
I would
anyone-
just recommend making your rotations a lot more comfy. Like just try your best to get to like 250 or plus ER.
Absolutely. Well, I. Ugh.
We're a lot.
So
No
said
need to
attack
worry.
goblin, electro goblin because Chevreuse, Sarah.
Excuse me.
Uh,
Through.
oh yes, that's right. You're on Chevreuse.
Chiori, your shipment's
Okay,
here.
Chevreuse is okay too.
I know it's quite late,
Yeah.
so I'm
Have you tried Chevreuse
Really?
versus Kazuha?
really sorry.
Deep breaths, Kirara. Then start again.
So your Bennett is on. Okay, for
You were
Noblesse.
talking about.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy seeing you here in Fontaine. It's been a while. Wait a second.
So, what was?
Huh?
Oh,
No,
how about
nothing like that.
how about you
I
try?
just ran into...
Bandits then? Keeping you on it.
Okay, never
alright,
mind.
they
I
were
was about to
so-
suggest
my
sucrose,
Yeah,
right,
they
for
said
TTDS
so.
and VV.
I'm good.
Well, is there something else that you
But
can't?
then I just thought about it, and the rotation's really
So, one of the
weird.
band and who
really weird
I
rotation.
appreciate anyone that dares to mess with one of my.
All right.
Ooh, tear.
Well,
So you both through Chiori's
A rival, Uter. I've already warned him before to compete.
How much ERs does Sarah need? I got C6 today.
Wait, Chiori,
Honestly,
where are
I'm
you
not sure.
going?
I think my Sarah's ER
teach
is somewhere
someone.
around. I'm not sure. Okay, like I've never really bothered looking. All I remember is thinking, okay, just put as much ER on there as I could. And I think it's like 230, 240. But even at 230, 240, I still find myself, not all the time, but in quite a few situations where I'm lacking a little bit of ER on her. So I think 260 or above would be like comfortable, like very comfortable in most situations. How does Dia skill work again? You got me, man. I'm trying to build Dia on my main account because like that's the only account that I have Dia on.
I suppose.
But I'm too lazy to go into her kit and study it again.
Well, not before I.
Have I ever made it?
The better question.
plus the fact that I
Neither.
Are you
when
Not if
when
I can help
back then, way back then,
Alright.
when I saw
Follow
footage of Zajef testing Dia's AOE,
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Well, when trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
I didn't pay attention to the horizontal AOE. What I paid attention was the vertical AOE, and all I remember seeing was the vertical AOE was terrible.
This should be
So I
the
thought,
place.
like, because way back then, like when I saw her skill, I thought, okay, so she's. It looks like, at least from what I saw, looks like she had bad multipliers, right? So obviously she couldn't be a.
People
She
are
couldn't be
vain
a
as a result.
DPS, and I thought, okay, well, because of how like
so
the how often her skill procs, she couldn't be a good Ganyu melt procer,
You've heard of it?
right?
Yep. He's made
Um,
trouble for Chiori, so he's back.
So I thought,
I just
okay,
meant
well,
that
what can
Uter's
she be good
done
at?
for.
Oh, this is AOE, right?
Because
So I
this
thought,
is-
okay, maybe Burgeon, right? Maybe she's one of those characters that scales off of HP, but then like most people build in for EM, like Cookie, like Cookie, right? HP scaler, but most people build their EM because of like the way they work.
Stay away from me!
And then I saw that footage,
Has
and then
anyone
after
ever
that, I
found
sort of just
Stupidity. It appears.
I sort of
Oh.
just I turned off my brain, and I was like, okay,
Of course,
she's just
not to worry then.
unsalvageable.
Ms. Chiori.
So
I must also
I don't
ask
know
you
if she
to
even
refrain-
procs Burgeon, so I don't know if I
Apologies,
should build her
Is
EM
there anything else either of you have?
in the Neuvillette
We'll
team,
see about that.
or if I should just don't bother building her, and all I want is just the resistance to interruption.
You're too kind.
Now's not the
Resistance to interruption and the
started
occasional
insults and
pyro
believe it or
procs
not,
for
you
the
could have
occasional vape.
I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine. Oh, that reminds me.
Paimon
What
mentioned
have I-
event, my brain
you think
got
you-
I always
stimulated.
pay you. It's just
Paimon
like you
mentioned an event. I need Primos. Oh, okay. For the Primos. Then I thought this might be the Chiori story quest. No, yeah, this is the Chiori. This is the Chiori quest.
Skyward! Scatter!
I was about to say Chiori story quest. The cross with Inazuma Craftable and C6 can work. Inazuma Craftable. I always hear about the Hakushin ring.
were gone for an
And then I
awfully long
remember
time.
thinking,
There's
I remember
nothing to-
reading its description.
What are you talking
And then
next time
thinking,
you
oh,
meet
that's
with that
pretty
sort
cool.
of-
And then like
I'm being
because I
serious.
never used it,
You
I
have already
don't remember
spoken to
it
the captain of
ever.
the special patrol. As there's really no. Well, you
All I know
still
is
also should
all I
know
remember
that,
is the feeling that I got when
Yes,
I learned about
well
it.
put.
And then okay, cool. And then
Well,
forget.
well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered.
There's skills like
everything
albedo
believe
but
so.
slower and
I'll
weaker
try
to
to-
have
gonna-
second
But of
procs.
course, that's awesome.
Weaker.
But
Yeah,
isn't your
both
brand
in damage. Yeah,
already really
that's true.
full?
Like
Even
damage
so,
and
well,
I don't
then
think it
it's
even
still
applies that
really
much pyro too. Like
All of
I
it?
think it applies very little pyro.
Well, if that's your
Don't quote
dream,
me on that,
Chiori,
I'm not
then
sure.
we should- Ooh,
Why
9
don't you
seconds
come to-
super armor upon
I've been seeing them off the
activation.
road.
Also damage reduction. Well, it's not exactly damage reduction. Yeah, like it's more
Most
like
of the if you like.
she takes
Then
the
we have to
damage. But yes, it's a form of damage reduction. But like the damage doesn't just disappear; it goes to Dia. This is one of my favorite things of Fontaine, is because the elevation is so high. When you change the time, they don't have to pan the camera up before they start changing the time. I love it. It's awesome. There's R5 Hakushin Ring for Baiju and Quicken Team, but my electro characters buffs my electro characters amazingly. I may have to go look that up. Hang on. What does it do again?
Wait, has Chiori
Also, by the way, your Raiden hyper care team's pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty good,
With
David.
the special patrol. Bright and early.
Hakushin Ring.
Did everything go all right on the road?
Okay,
I
so
believe so.
after the character
The patrol makes for quite the
equipped
entourage.
with this weapon triggers an
The way they marched forward with Chihuahua
elemental
at the
reaction
center. You'd think she was some sort of
nearby party
VIP.
members of an
For the second leg,
of an
Speed
elemental
also came
type
with a
involved
pretty
in the
large
elemental
group,
reaction
led by Navia herself.
receive a 10%
They
elemental
took care to
damage
clear the
bonus.
path beforehand
Okay,
as well.
goes up to 20.
Chihuahua
Okay,
won't so much
for
as
their
step on a
element lasting
single
6
stray
seconds.
rock
This is a
on her
very
journey.
short buff.
I even heard that Navia decided
The
out of the blue to make a
bonuses
batch of
gained
macarons
this way
as a going
cannot
away
be
gift for
stacked. Okay,
Chihuahua.
so
An
20%
excellent souvenir to
damage
remember
bonus.
Fontaine by, I'd say.
Of course, can
Sounds
only
like
be
Navia
elements
really
that can
got into
react
it.
with
My
electro,
thoughts exactly.
which is
She even lamented the fact that she
I
didn't
guess
have time
everything.
to prepare something even fancier.
But
I'm pretty sure she can't
oh,
wait for
okay,
another escort opportunity
6
to come
seconds.
her way.
Okay, short buff, but it doesn't say there's a
now that you
cooldown.
mention Navia,
There's no cooldown.
I don't think the two of
Okay,
you are
and how
actually
much
pretty
is
similar.
the ER?
You say what you mean,
30.
and when
Okay,
you have
high
an
base
idea,
attack,
you really
low
hit the
secondary
ground
stat.
I suppose that's
weapon.
why Navia has that same spirit.
Like
It's not bad.
finding-
Indeed.
It's not bad actually.
Fashion is...
Oh yeah,
Indeed.
set them up.
Just carefully organized.
Whoa, there's
Well then, I'll leave the
Sucrose with
displays.
Enos craftable. Yeah, you're right. Like now that I'm looking at this, that could work. Like, and the rotation wouldn't have to be really weird.
We just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Not bad. You might just have an eye for design. Anyway, over here, stand still. I'll take your
Does Dia
measurements
take
first.
self-inflicted damage of teammates? Self? Oh, that's a good question
Excuse
actually. I
me,
wonder if
Miss
that does
Chiori?
happen.
Oh, good morning, Leanne. How have you been?
I don't think so.
Your
I would
gown.
imagine not. Yeah, you know, like
you
Zhao,
don't
right?
worry.
Like Zhao's
It's
HP
all right.
drain,
Thank you.
or
Don't worry about
Cookie's
it.
like basically self unalive when she uses her E.
Is it
But
just
so I imagine
It's
she,
not a big
you know,
deal.
I imagine Dia
These things
doesn't.
happen every a family member judging from the
Or Neuvillette's
That's true.
HP drain when he charged attacks.
Is Miss Chiori in?
I am. How
By the
can I
way,
help
I
you?
forgot what is
Oh.
so
It's just
Neuvillette's
Is there something?
No need.
ray gun.
And, yeah.
Neuvillette's water gun.
I'm
That's
not
considered
used to
charge
So
attack damage, right?
surely the-
Oh,
Haven't you heard?
How has Neuvillette been to you,
Chiori
RJ?
Just
Well, you tell
Um,
us.
A lot of
I've been
disappointment,
tricked.
honestly.
A little hearsay. and
I mean,
baseless
Neuvillette's great,
slander enough to convince
But
you.
just the banners.
Hey, off!
I've just had terrible luck.
Chiori,
I have 3
go
accounts,
outside and help these customers with
and
their.
all of them have the
once you're
same
done,
amount
got
of
it.
luck. This banner. Meanwhile, everybody around me is getting their 5 stars at 10 pity, 15 pity, 30
They couldn't be
pity,
more-
winning
the real goal
50-50,
is
and
The
yet
best
here I
way to
am,
Chiori, bad news.
prepared
Oh,
not
for
with
the love
like
of-
30,000 primo gems or
It's
40,000
Alex-
primo gems,
yes,
just with a,
that- and
you know,
what about my
modest
theme?
13, 15,000 primo gems,
Is the
right?
messenger still?
No, they've
So
already.
should be enough,
no accessories.
you know,
not
with
just
average luck.
Hello?
But no,
You stay in.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you.
I you know,
In that
I
case-
did get the early-ish 5-star, but then like a few times, I think like 2 or 3 times across, and this is across all of the 3 accounts. But I loses 50-50. So what's right?
hey, we really are just
And
going
had to go to
talk,
basically
right?
hard pity to get my guaranteed
Of
Neuvillette.
course.
And so I'm on the main account now, and I wished on this account on stream last week, and so there he is, right? Okay, let's go back to our pity. Let's see how much pity we had. I got a pretty early 5-star, but I lost 50-50. Okay, let's see, where was it? All right, there she is, right? So what is that? So 3, okay, 5, 8, 13, 18, 23, 28, 33, 36, right? 36, 37 pity. Okay, early-ish. Lost 50-50. Hey, what's up, Shadow? How you doing, man? So, alright, early-ish. I lost 50-50, but okay, hey, at least it's early-ish, right? Not too bad. Alright, 1 pity. 6, 11, 16, 21, 26, 31, 36, 41, 46, 51, 56, 61, 66, 71, 76. Alright, 78 pity. It's just borderline between hard pity and soft pity. And then, okay, 1, 2, 3. 3 pity, 8 pity, 12, I guess 13, yeah, sure. I get my next 5-star. Very early, I guess. Sure, you know. I guess I can't really complain about it. But I lose 50-50 again. I'm good too, man. Thanks for asking. A little, you know, I would be better if the weather wasn't so hot. Good, Neuvillette? Yeah. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, there. Just had to refresh the thing. I did. But at what cost? Alright, so now I'm at 2 pity. You're guaranteed for Arlecchino? I haven't... So, everybody's been talking about leaks of her, right? But I don't know, I'm happy none of her leaks have been recommended by YouTube so far. I guess because I've been successful enough at not clicking on or not hovering my cursor above any of those videos that YouTube hasn't thought, oh, you like this kind of video. So they stopped serving me those kinds of videos. So I'm pretty happy about that. That YouTube doesn't recommend me that stuff anymore. Alright, well, at least this means I'm guaranteed for my next 5-star. I still really would prefer C1 Neuvillette. Like, it just alleviates like, it just makes it so that I can like fully utilize this passive even without having to be copium with the elemental reactions. Like, it's such a limitation on team building for me. The resistance to interruption is also such a big quality of life upgrade. Yeah, but at the very least, oh well.
Silence fills
Well, there he goes. Because I was complaining so much, I guess.
Venger, we've worked
My
together.
luck on HSR. In Genshin, I gotta save, have guarantee
And
mostly to
when-
win my desired
I
characters.
don't like to waste my time
Right?
on baseless lies and speculation.
My luck, is
So-
on HSR.
No.
Well, I don't know.
There you go.
So
Those sort of headlines.
now,
Someone paid off the tabloids.
I've mentioned this on stream before,
It
but
seems
What
doesn't it
sort?
feel like maybe it's
Yesterday.
just because there aren't
Here.
any more clip channels
copy.
nowadays,
See for yourselves.
or maybe because there aren't that many large mainstream Genshin content creators anymore. But
scenes
it just
relying
feels like
on-
I hardly
don't
see
know what
any more
happened,
footage
and I don't
on
want to
the
comment on
internet
things that I didn't
of
see with
people
my own
wishing
eyes.
on banners and getting
I
like
appreciate
double,
you standing up for me,
triple,
Paimon.
quadruple
That's right.
5-stars
The court of
in a 10
public-
pull.
But that was so.
In the world of they claim that
So I don't
most
know
of
if it's
well, maybe your client, but with the way that
Venger.
I
But
know
I'm
it's
no longer-
whatever.
I-
Like, I know it's
Let me
weird
offer
for
you-
me to
Your
think that
privilege.
maybe
Have
maybe they
you
did
ever
something
thought
to
maybe
the
this
to the
attitude of
algorithm,
mine is
right? To
fair
the
enough.
wishing
Understood.
algorithm. They made it so that you're not allowed to win like too many 5-stars in a certain given period or something.
So,
Without the excess-
Or maybe they
Public
just
opinion.
boosted the
Well,
numbers a little
guess
bit
all we can
way
do is
back
just
then in the
head
early
back for
days.
now.
You know, just so that there would be a flood of this footage with people getting lucky, and then more people being attracted to the game because of that.
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course.
Won't
Did
say
you see
anything,
those
but just be
fashion
prepared
tabloids
for
this morning?
when you want
I
him.
mean, that's
You too.
Really? Arlecchino, huh?
It's my pleasure. She was the
Him,
one
huh?
speaking.
Well, I guess technically people do call her father. New valet is so good, but I never use him. I basically use all my teams around Ayaka, right in, right in these nuts. Or Naida nowadays. Yeah, me too. Me too. Like I have been trying to use him in Abyss,
You ask
and
me, I think
because
Chiori
he's
Boutique
so
is done
good,
for.
like even though the
I mean, what did they
teams and the way
expect?
I'm playing the teams
Engaging
are
with criminals
is not
behind their
optimal,
customers' backs.
like it could still somehow get through.
I've even bought from them before.
And the
Really?
9-star,
How was it?
but I just
The
can't
owner
help
was
but
sweating.
feel like this wasn't what I thought it would be.
Oh no, we've lost her. Did you hear what?
Miss Chiori, it's also
Wait a second.
that would only make this.
GTI Hydro Bunny, Nurse, and Buttons Lady are still out there. GTI Hydro Bunny. Sorry, what? Hydro Bunny. Hydro Bunny Nurse. Oh, okay. Buttons Lady are still out there.
This is Mr.
Yep. Lady Buttons, still waiting for you, Lady
Yeah.
Buttons. One day
My
you shall be
fiancé
mine.
Probably.
And then
Didn't
Yeah.
You're like Wanderer.
She heard me.
His
Well,
playstyle,
it is
it's
good.
okay, I guess.
Well,
Um,
he's seen a
It's a little. I've never really
Miss
preferred
Letitia,
the hyper carries
really like to use
in in Genshin.
Huh?
I don't know why. Like I just like the really
in
quick
that
swappy
case,
kind of
why don't
teams.
we
Like
split up?
Alright, sounds
right, like for example, when I first learned about national team, that was the national team was what got me a lot more interested and paying more attention into my team building and how to build characters, because it was just so fun for me. It was just so satisfying to, like, if I did things right, if I did things in the right order, that I could make I could basically 10x my damage. Well, I'm at the statue, I might as well. I've been running Raiden and Hu Tao these days, my two favorite. So recently, not recently, but like in the last 6 to 12 months,
How did
I've
you
been
know?
starting to feel
Wanna sit here with me?
my
views
team
quite
building limitations that were, definitely self-imposed. Self-imposed, right? Like it was my decision to not pull for more characters. By deciding to prefer to vertically invest in my characters instead of horizontally invest. And I've been, for the past 6 to 12 months,
how
I've
does
been
it
starting
feel?
to feel the
I didn't grow up.
how would I best describe it?
But even as rambunctious as I was, it was as if I just
How
my
I
parents.
guess boring
I wasn't misbehaving.
being limited
exactly.
in
On
terms
top
of
that,
team building
anyway,
capabilities
I was
the game could
angry
be.
and frustrated.
Well, that's a great dream.
Like
After
I want to
that,
build because
a lot of
obviously
fun.
Abyss
I had a-
needs
of
to have two
course.
teams. I want to
Yeah.
use XYZ team.
All right.
And then on the
That
other side, I'm thinking,
never
oh,
gonna
maybe I
be
could
good
use 1, 2, 3, 4 team.
Thinks we should look
And then
for
I
evidence
think
that
about
a
it, and then,
janitor
oh man, it would have been
Like,
better if I
I
had
know,
this
it
character, etc.
Well, it's
And it's
true
so
that I
annoying
haven't
too, because
quite
like
figured out
the
what to tell you
characters
the
that I'm
truth.
missing are the characters
Even
that
here,
I
thinking about all
would never use, would
sea.
almost never use otherwise.
Come.
Uta builds hot garbage though. Well, hey, it's a good thing she's strong. It's a good thing she has really good multipliers. Otherwise,
Chiori, why didn't you just jump into the sea all of a sudden?
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
Lumitwell?
people will not have Arlecchino will be called
Oh, Coral's
fatherless.
Great too.
All right.
Paimon gets it now. You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs.
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some.
These this should be
Just
enough,
doesn't play
right?
nice with any of my other
All the
characters.
prettiest ones in this
Right, yeah,
area.
that's my problem too. Like I have him, and then like I just feel like I can't put him in a team anywhere. Like
Everything
any
is-
team I can think of,
I've also
like
collected a pretty big
I would
batch,
have
so we
to
should
like
have
build
enough.
this character that I
So are we
would
gonna head
otherwise
back
never
down, make some
use,
music
aka
tonight?
Dia.
Yes, but don't.
And another one is like I said earlier, I would have to switch all my stuff to Raiden Shogun, and it's so annoying that we have a loadout
Okay,
system and I
we've
can't
got the
use it because it's like it's the dumbest
Oh,
loadout
no,
system I've ever seen.
skipping around sleep is not the answer. Well, and what else can
I suppose
People
all-
recalling
You
Arlecchino
heard
daddy.
me. When I went to that, I had to make some. If it worked back, I know.
Understandable. Using the same character over and over
No
again
need to
can
be
be a bit
nervous, of
boring.
course.
Yeah, and it's also not that like it's. I like the characters that
Just
I
this once, though.
that I
I
built.
think I
I
can
built
make an
them
exception.
and I pulled for them
Go
and I
ahead and give
hyper
them up.
invested into them
Think of it
because
as a
I like the way they
complaint
play.
about your
But there are just situations where that's not the most optimal team or
Good job.
character to play.
That should do it.
And I think okay, I think this kind of
Chiori,
team
are
archetype
you
would be
alright?
best
Sorry
suited
for
for
taking
this.
so
I
long.
think it would
I
be
got
fun to
caught up
play
in-
this team archetype,
who
this
did that? Give
character
me their names.
in this
Since they're
team,
all too
in
eager to
this
tear up other
abyss,
people's
right?
maybe
Like
you should
because
calm
of
down
the
a bit.
enemy layout, because of the types of enemies that are in abyss.
Nadia
Like certain
sure is
characters and
caring
certain
when
team
she's
archetypes
one
are
thing I
more
can't
fun
stand.
depending on the
It's
abyss
full-
layout.
You and she.
Of course.
And I can't like
Everyone knows that
me not
Chiori
having
makes the most
access to that
gorgeous
No.
just makes it so that okay,
With
I'll
how
just
much you're into. If I
I'll
had it
just
my
bang
way,
my head
it'd be the
against
other
it.
way around.
And
Anyway,
I don't
we
care.
will- if
Okay,
it's not
like
too much
either
fun,
way,
no
I'm gonna
problem.
9-star,
When
but
are
it
you
just
going to
doesn't.
actually
It just
ask
doesn't
away? Oh,
feel
and
satisfying.
Traveler
It doesn't
Primal, I'm
feel
done with my
like a
interview.
satisfying
Miss Chiori
9-star.
made it back yet? Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure.
I'm facing that issue with Yelan.
Not this again.
Oh man, would be so amazing to have her here. Oh man, Yelan though. Yelan's such a. If not Yelan, then like at least now we have Furina. So you have like if you don't have Yelan, and if you do have Xingqiu and you have Furina, at least like you have Furina. Like your only problem then would just be like making sure you don't kill the entire team. Otherwise, yeah, at least you have that option. But yes, I do get the feeling of not having Yelan.
Lenny, Lynette. Great, you're both here.
What's your worst
A
lost
moment later and you'd have missed us.
lost to other characters? Oh, you mean 50-50
You read
loss?
the article. She helped design a number of our costumes in the past.
I
and
guess
even
Chi-Chi.
sponsored one of our
Yeah.
performances.
Oh,
I think I
perfect. She's
have
the
like
one who
C1
said that.
Chi-Chi at
In
this
that
point on my main
case,
account.
Okay, so it's
I don't know if it's on my main account. It's on one of my accounts, but
Is that all we'll need to do?
at least in Dia's case, I have Dia. I have one Dia across all my accounts,
But the
and it's
show's
on
in
my
a-
main account. It's on this
A
one.
two-pronged
At least in
courtesy
Dia's
for-
case, now I have
Understood.
Neuvillette. I'm thinking, okay, at the very least, I have one team I could put Dia in. But Chi-Chi still doesn't have any. No matter, like, yeah, no matter what constellation she is, there's still no team you could put Chi-Chi in. Limit toilet. The starfish thing that you need to collect for to raise Neuvillette. Still don't got a Chi-Chi, so I'm doing all right. Hey, nice, not bad, not bad. You got on Chi-Chi, Furina. Wait, Chi-Chi, Furina, C6 Bennett, Xingqiu, and Chi-Chi. I don't even. You know, I wouldn't mind that.
You're here.
Chiori.
In fact,
Just a few
I
steps left now.
in fact I actually
handed the
did
rest
consider,
over to you.
especially you know when I
We should be
when
able
I
to
got
make this
Xianyun,
show.
I actually
Don't worry.
considered like even before I got Neuvillette,
Factory. We're just curious.
when I got Xianyun, I
Anyway,
considered building
Lutere's
Dia.
factory is right over there.
Just
We have different
because I
marketing
really
strategies.
like Dia's character design,
Make a good point.
and I wanted to use her. I was considering building Dia as a plunge vapor. That was what I was thinking.
Skyward, scatter.
Oops, there we go. And then I don't know. I just thought it's a waste of resources, and I'm like, okay, I'm too lazy to farm for the the pupa whatever in the desert, in the Sumeru desert. And then when I found, like here I am with Neuvillette thinking, oh, I guess I gotta get Dia if I want some team with Neuvillette.
We're in. There
So
really
okay,
is nobody here.
and I'm also pre-farming for
Welcome to your visitors.
what's his name?
Ooh, I'm on
Alhaitham.
there, right
So I, I had to
A
farm the
mechanical
pupa
guide.
stuff
They
anyway.
usually use a recorded tape
And
to give you a tour of the
I started
factory.
farming for
Please
the
follow
pupa
me,
stuff
dear guests.
for Alhaitham before I decided to invest into Dia to level her up, build her. I realized, okay, I farming the pupa stuff wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, honestly.
First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
Worm poop, basically, yeah.
After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh. Laterra seems to be
But
doing
in
pretty
Chi-Chi's
well for
case,
himself,
like, I don't,
doesn't he? Why would he
obviously,
feel the need to
there's no
bother you
character
when he
in
could just
Genshin
focus
that's
on his
ugly, but just not my type.
This is the studio where our...
Right, and I'm actually pretty happy that now I have to build Dia for
These
Neuvillette.
are the
I
fitting
think I
rooms.
will
Please
actually
use them at your
decide to
leisure.
build Dia.
Huh?
Now,
There seems to be
kind of
something
annoyed
in
that I
this
will have to
fitting
level
room.
up her normal attack talents. I'm gonna have to spend more than what I need.
Hold on tight,
But hey,
Paimon.
at least I can use her finally.
Why is it moving?
Now, question is, how are her plunge attack multipliers? I'm pretty sure they're not good.
It seems to have stopped.
Because in the first place, she is, wait, is she an attack scaler? I
Where
don't
did
remember.
this thing take us?
Okay, attack scaler. Okay, I'm gonna have to
Seems
Google
like
her base
We're
stats
someplace
in a
deeper
moment.
inside the factory.
Oh, stop. Can I just get on this plank? Please? Please, I need to get on this thing. I need to be with Rose. I'm Jack. I'm freezing to death. I need to get on this door. Help. I'm Leonardo DiCaprio.
Look out, there are guards here!
I know how to read like what it means like when I read the description of how to use that thing, but just in practice I just can't bring myself to know how to properly use that in combat. The insta switch thing. Oh. What? One of the best teams for Neuvillette is Furrdyssey, Kazuha, Zhongli.
This
Furrdyssey,
place is
Kazuha, Zhongli.
filthy. Are the clothes from
Yeah,
Kucher's
but
shop
you know,
seriously made here?
in that team, if you don't have C1, then and if there are no elements, if there are no enemies that have self-infused elements, then you're really like realistically, you're really
And
only
I was the one
getting
using unsafe materials, Uter.
like maybe like at worst
he was
one
actually
element
the
to
one who
reaction,
opened
one
an
stack of your
underground
draconic
factory.
stuff,
No
and
wonder his
on
clothes always felt
average
weird to the
2.
touch. He's been using all
Right,
manner
like
of tricks
in
here
the
a
best
bid to
case, like
cut
you're only getting
costs.
2 stacks of it.
Should the
So
clothes
sure,
made here
you're
even be worn?
gaining Furina's
mind
damage
issues.
bonus, but you're also losing the 3rd stack of your draconic thing. But if you have C1, hey, sure, great, awesome.
This way he won't be able
also-
to try and deny anything in court.
If so, you're gonna have to put out Furina's skill first before getting your Zhongli shield up so that you can get crystallized.
Huh? Doesn't look like there's a path here.
Follow me. Let's go up.
place
Hey, what's up,
seems like some
Bozan? How's it
kind
going,
of
man?
Warehouse. Ugh, and it stinks too. Huh? What's going on?
Come on, RJ, you got 100 M plus more. Upgrading will be a slight dent in your reserves. Yeah, okay. And Mora, yes, but that means I now have to spend time to farm the worm droppings,
We were
and
both fledgling
I'm gonna
designers
have
who
to
longed to
like
be
I
enough
can't just
foothold
log
in the
in,
world. In the beginning,
reset
we both wanted
expeditions,
to make
claim
clothes
some
that would
event
stand out,
rewards,
but finally,
condense resin, and
right
come back
before
later.
Fashion Week,
I'm
we
gonna
came to the
I'm gonna have to
conclusion-
actually think about
I
like
don't know, because-
okay, I need
Well,
to
let's focus on getting
go
out of
fight
here
the boss
first.
first, then do my
Missing the show
dailies
is as good
so
as
I can
letting him
fight
win.
the boss again before I log out. I have to use a few more brain cells.
Oh, that doesn't.
But yeah, Mora wise, XP books wise, it's really not a big deal. I guess it does give me an excuse to not have to farm for artifacts. I've sort of gotten tired of farming artifacts lately. Oh yikes, why am I... Just realized I have combat. Why am I using this team?
Unauthorized intruder entering expulsion.
look over there. Seems like there's a way out.
Warning.
I want Dragon Story and Lord Dragon character. It's supposed to be the year of the dragon. I hope they do that. Because I am going down.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Because we really, it's been really exciting, the dragon lore stuff. Like first was the from Nahida.
Warning. Unauthorized intruders.
I wonder if Zhenyan will reach up there. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Your skill has not. And nope, that's not gonna work.
Entering expulsion mode.
It's so dark, jeez.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
We finally made it out.
Yeah, from
Why does it feel
which
like the
quest was
movement
that?
patterns of those mechs have
Apep,
changed?
when we got to meet Apep.
Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
Sorry, where are we going? This is not where we're supposed to go.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
Ah, there he is. Okay, that hurts you.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
I've been wailing Neuvillette lately. Oh, how's it going? How's it going, Xylos? I view Neuvillette passive as a nice addition, not a limiting factor. So yeah, yeah. But then like he's already. How do I best put it? Without maximizing his passive, his damage is just
Stinky place. Let's
eh.
take this evidence and get.
Especially because of the types of teams you want to put him in. Like I don't know.
Finally, the entrance.
I guess like in a Hyper Bloom team, like if I just get over my laziness to swap artifacts and just use Raiden full EM, it just I don't know. It just kind of annoys me that
Those chambers couldn't hold you.
I went so
see.
far as to
What
save
a
up for a
surprise.
really long time to C3 Raiden Shogun, only for me to
All the
use her
nasty stuff happening at your
on a
factory.
full
You're
EM
not getting
build.
away this time, Uter.
Right?
The
It
evidence
just
on
it
your
just
person,
doesn't
you
sit
mean.
right with me.
What makes you think I have any
I remember my
intention
unfinished
of letting it get
comedy
past
is
these
still
walls?
unfinished. Unfinished comedy. My unfinished comedy is still unfinished. Okay. How do I earn credit coupons? I
More
think you have to
mechanical
go
guards?
look it up on
Really?
YouTube, man. Like I
Ever thought
remember
about using these funds
I got
for a
lucky.
legitimate
I just
purpose?
found it while I was walking
Oh, but
around.
this
I don't
is a
I
legitimate
don't remember
purpose.
it anymore.
What?
I remember there were
Destroying
like
Chiori
a few
Boutique?
different floors
Or continuing to
that
make
you
your
have to
rotten
go to.
rags?
Like there was one on the other
Proving
floors. There
that
was one like
fashion is
some of them
merely
were
a
not
laughable
hidden,
farce,
but
a
also not
carnival of
obvious.
ignorance.
You know what your problem is, Uter? You've become so obsessed
Yeah,
with the
like
concept
basically
of
what I
fashion
was
itself.
looking for is
Spare
I
me
was
the
just looking for
fashion.
anyone that had the blue like exclamation
Well,
point
once
above
the
their head,
people
any
witness their
NPC.
former
Just so
darling's
like thinking,
spectacular
okay, I guess
fall,
this is a quest. All right, cool. Okay,
he
coupons,
realized
great.
long ago
And I
how
somehow
much
managed to
Gave
do
up
it.
on your dream.
But because that was
That
quite
we
some
think
time
you
ago, I
were
don't
this
remember anymore.
Pathetic.
You're right, but more pitiful.
You.
Yeah, just leave.
No. It'll be fine. I'll deal with it.
I got you that book weapon 4 times
Catch up with us.
and got him
Trying
to
to
C2.
leave, are we?
You have R4? Why did you have to wait for R4 before going for Neuvillette?
I've held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uter. But all that, no matter what you, if I may allow me to
Alchemical Kazuha. Furrdyssey Zhongli.
The Chiori brand represents more than a person or a trademark.
They give so much.
It's a way of life.
You can just ignore the passive. That's true. That's true, I guess.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine Fashion Week. Please feast your eyes on the extravaganza that Chiori Boutique has prepared for you today.
Brilliant, dazzling, and wholly unique. And most importantly,
An enduring, never say die spirit. That's the true meaning of the Chiori brand. And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself. Did Chiori not... Lights, cameras, over here, please.
Let the show begin.
the world may change.
Wow, I want that
Fashion
skin.
along with it.
I want that
But
Lynette
Chiori
skin.
will remain the same. No challenge
Oh,
is
pretty
too great.
cool.
Chiori
Wow.
caters to no one. Not even the times. Rather, Chiori will always lead the fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget. Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand. Well then, I suppose all that's left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
Not bad. I would want one copy. I want one copy of that
How about this?
that
a little
Lynette
more to
skin,
the
please, to go.
Like this?
Them legs and gun lady. I
Perfect.
know, right?
Oh, that look.
Of course.
Hey, I mean, like
didn't know
Taylor
you'd make a
Swift is
brand new
known to be pretty
signboard.
tall, isn't she?
I made it before.
Well,
Now that you mention it, hair would need an...
Book weapon gives more HP than
So-
damage. Yeah, sure, I guess. I
and
mean, you know,
Miss Chiori.
refinements
I'm done
always
taking
do that.
pictures. You can expect the
Refinements
article in tomorrow.
always
Thank you,
give more
Charlotte.
damage.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist.
Going forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need. Of course. The same goes for you too.
What about some?
Thank you, Chiori.
Well, I don't really need anything. I don't need anything either. Actually, about that. The Spina di Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get it. What? No, that's so embarrassing. Ooh, do we get something nice too?
Of course. Just hold on a second.
Disrupting public order at the show. If you come across,
Enjoyed that.
says the one who pulled that stuff.
And if I had...
No.
Well, I would...
All right.
Well, friends,
I'll have to take. Oh, by the way, Chiori.
So I don't know if you guys have
Ran into
noticed,
Beck?
but
I
in
don't
the
know.
in Chiori's story quest,
Thanks
there
again.
are so
My
many
pleasure.
scenes where
Oh, that was
they
really
just show a picture of
You don't
Chiori
say.
or whoever
Right
the
on.
two people that are talking to each other are, and then the voiceover.
Paimon.
Like no
Did you
more
really think me at
animations.
that
Like there's
place
so
to
many.
do
There are
that?
quite not
Yes,
so many, but
perfect.
like quite a few scenes where that's the case. And like looking at how many playable characters were there just now interacting, I can't help but think that most of the budget went to pay the voice actors and actresses instead of the animators.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But
Here, take.
oh wow, a brooch, and in the style of Chiori boutique too. Wait, Paimon gets one.
I've only made 2 for now. After much, you've been a great. There were even.
Well,
I know for certain. I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand. Apart from a single person can only do so much. Without all your help,
I'm trying to fight the
Chiori
Neuvillette
could easily
Hydro
fall.
Traveler with the holy
Perhaps
sword.
my word. I'm confident.
well, get
The
shit.
Narcissus Crate
yes,
sword.
you know.
Why would they waste money on inferior mud? Like, okay, now for the most fun part. I really don't like this, especially ending 3. The third ending is just so annoying.
Yeah, skyward, scatter.
Meow. You made me jump there. Objectively, half an hour ago, I was at is that so? We took all the kids anyway. It just so happened. Yep, you know. In fact, the show's called The Art is Not at the drinks, but being the center of attention is the other thing. Oh, sorry, but no, we just met. Well, yeah, that's right. Nope, her stomach's been. Well, it's fine. Poof! A photometer. It looks pretty. The way it works is, well, for example, I just have to. Huh. I didn't like. Clearly, there's some design. Let's see. 4. Well, if you want to get the. So, to put it another way. Or. What? Thank you. Here, take. Also. Back to the. Nope. Besides, the drinks. It might get one other thing. Do you want to come?
Will the 4.6 special program be happening? How many weeks do we have left of this? That's probably either next week or in 2 weeks from now.
There you are, Lynette.
I found her out. Fair. So sorry.
Don't.
Maybe you. Sure.
It's no trouble.
Also,
I'm kind of not looking forward to, I don't know, any like the banners going away. I've been so demotivated recently, with how poorly my Neuvillette polls went.
Quite simple.
Exactly. I was honored to share.
Oh, Lynette's back!
Hey, Lynette!
Were you in stand?
Those seemingly stilted movements were in fact an
A cat.
This show looks on.
No.
Oh,
Mid sounds like
But don't
Nana.
you
I
want
can't
the
believe you actually
I'm sure the fans
could hear
How
her voice with me
interesting.
just spamming through everything.
Lynette.
What does the future?
Gonna play Genshin 2, so I need to go. Bye, buddy. Have a nice day. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us for a bit, Shadow Wolf. Take care, man. Have fun.
It's just. But at a tea party.
Lynette? It's just the map. 3, 2, 1, smile. You can collect. Marry you.
I thought the group.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Hotel traveler? Naturally, people want remark your perform. No.
I like how Furrdyssey
basically,
seems to be
so-
doing really well after the Archon quest.
Oh? I don't know.
Yeah, she was like really sad and
protagonist
depressed.
seemed more
But then, like, here she is.
complex, I guess.
Doing her
Especially
job,
in the last two
doing what she
scenes.
loves,
Emotional
doing it a lot
depth.
too.
Especially. No thanks.
Hey!
That I expect.
Anyway, any of you guys know how I should build my Dia
If it
for a
wasn't
Neuvillette team? Should I build her full EM or just
it's fine.
whatever?
While I was on, I got a Normally, I'm used, or someone just okay. You have this. I don't think we're gonna find it. Yes, let.
I can't believe. See? Can you imagine? True.
Do you have a moment, Director?
Instructor Dia
I'm guessing
Trust.
you're here to. I'll leave.
Let me think. Instructor
Maloney.
Dia, huh?
We heard that.
I mean, technically, I am running a Hyperbloom team,
There's no doubt.
and I don't really care if Dia has a lot of HP or not.
Script is the what letter?
All I care about is her pyro application. But I just don't know whether she will be proccing Burgeons or not. If she does, then of course building her EM would be good.
Destroyed?
Well,
No. Who? Absolutely not.
yeah.
What? Huh? You can't.
A competitor.
Definitely. Though, stay strong.
So, but besides, I'm actually more
Some
concerned.
people run Dia,
especially
Kazuha,
since,
and
like, there
Zhongli
was
for
an
Vape
original.
Neuvillette.
Yep.
Some do, yeah, but I don't think it's worth it. It's like because Dia's E-procs are so infrequent. They happen like what, every 2.5 seconds, right? That's a very long time between pyro applications. So what's gonna end up happening is just, your enemies are probably gonna have pyro on them most of the time. And instead it'll be Dia vaping.
Skyward!
Oh wait, this is underground. On HP, I think. The bell too. Yeah, I guess that's what I often see people build Dia on, like the bell. But then, like, I don't know if that's a Neuvillette team. That's really the thing that I don't know is, will she be proccing Burgeons? If yes, then I should build her EM.
I don't know.
If no, then sure, for instructor, why not? It's a Hyperbloom team anyway.
I'm so sorry. It's okay. If you let angst. Well, this.
Besides
we heard
vape,
about
you
it
won't use
Maloney.
Dia.
I'm sorry.
At that
I
point,
never meant
run
it
Neuvillette.
once,
Electro Nahida Zhongli. I guess that's okay too. Yeah, but then I would have to always remember. No.
Don't be scared.
There's a problem with that too.
That's
There's a
true.
problem
I
with
worked
that,
with
especially with
Director Feline
Nahida,
He was-
because Nahida's Dendro is too strong
Lynette?
that you will almost never have Hydro
I
on
worked
the enemies
incredibly without Lynette, and if the show was then, whatever disappointment.
until they die and the
did
next
make
wave
some
comes.
change- Jaik,
So
makes sense.
you're probably never going to get Electro Charge, and you're probably never going to get Hydro Crystallize. Unless if you just one rotate every set of enemies, then sure.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
It might be doable with Dendro Traveler.
That's always. There should be.
I remember running Kazuha, Dendro Traveler, and Kuki Shinobu. No, it wasn't Kuki Shinobu. It was EM Raiden, and it worked. It worked. I could consistently get Hydro Swirls. Because Dendro Traveler's what is it called? Dendro application isn't as strong as Nahida's. I do have him running at 325 ER though, so not ideal. Not gonna be like, he does 0 damage basically. He might as well be healing the enemies. His damage is so low, he might as well be healing the enemies. I tried Beidou too. Yeah, Beidou's okay. Beidou's okay. My only problem with Beidou is because it's a rainbow team, you're going to need a bit more ER on everybody. Because everyone, because you know, like with a team that has 2 or more of a certain single element, at least they can provide particles for each other and energy for each other. But with a rainbow team, is like nobody is providing efficient particles for each other.
The protagonist.
So you're gonna need a bit more ER for everyone than usual.
What? Are you?
But not so
And I could definitely feel that. I tried it out, but Beidou does work pretty well, right? Because of the super armor, you get super armor from Beidou's burst, and it's good. Right? And in AOE, as long as it's not single target, then yeah, Beidou's burst does a pretty good amount of damage. You could try freeze Neuvillette. I did actually try that, but I tried
And that way.
You know.
and it was okay.
No.
Jillian.
Yeah, it was
in
okay.
other words, be honest.
I couldn't
think that
consistently I couldn't consistently
Guys. Okay.
swirl Hydro,
Wait,
but it was okay.
As long as we spied. Who knows?
A fan?
Maybe there's someone out there
I
who.
play with Neuvillette a lot. Official Beidou Kazuha been my favorite go-to since I don't have Jolie in the account. Official
it's getting
Beidou
late.
Kazuha.
Come
Okay,
on.
so I guess you're only getting 2 stacks to the passive. So how much are you doing with Neuvillette's water gun
Sorry for
Like, how much per
manhandling
proc?
you. Nothing gets.
on average?
I'm so sorry.
I guess she idled to make matters worse. Yeah, not.
At
Like
minimum,
I said, if it was my younger brother, I wasn't there,
at
so
minimum,
can
I
understand you.
sometimes
No,
when I'm
whoever
fighting an
was
enemy that has high
on that note-
resistance to most damage, I'm seeing like 8k per tick on Neuvillette's water gun. And at maximum, like when everything's like fully buffed and stuff, I sometimes see what? Let's see. Sometimes like 30k. I don't know if that's good. I know 30k is decent, but 8k definitely abysmal. It's really poorly invested, so I deal 35k to 40. Yeah, see, like you're dealing a lot more damage than I am.
Wherever in this world I roam.
So it's
carry
yeah,
memories
I'm
of
just
my
not getting the full experience on my Neuvillette. Especially because, like I said, I've been having really rotten luck in the Golden Troop domain.
This blade.
Oh, 1600. I'm an idiot. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I've been farming, like, most of my resin. Like, I've really only built characters that I use at least once. And I don't really build characters that I don't use. And all of my other resin goes into artifacts. But I feel like my artifacts are still just junk. I get one usable artifact. Like, I don't know, like one every 3 weeks maybe, and then I get one really good one, like once a year. I run Wanderer's Troop. Sorry, Wanderer's Troop. Ah, yes, okay. Sacred Winds. What is Sacred Winds again? Isn't that... Isn't that a 4-star event catalyst? I don't know why I'm thinking that. Why am I thinking that? Oh, okay. Sacred Winds, alright, right.
Oh, you're here. Lynette and Jillian are busy getting ready, so...
That puppet in the middle.
It's starting.
Wow, I thought it would
even know her.
Okay, now that I think about it, I guess Lost Prayer works kind of okay on him. Because Neuvillette has such long field time, right?
Director
So I guess
Mary,
it should work on him a little bit.
Who saw the show on the opening
Like
day.
it's not
They thought the
as
critics
bad as it.
overstated how good it was.
Yeah, I
But
guess it's a
gotta
little better
say,
than
the
most other
protagonist is
5-star
incredible.
Catalyst users.
I can't believe it's only been a few days since the last show. Lynette's improved so much. Just wow. I'm speechless. Words simply cannot do justice to the sheer...
Your pension.
I lose a lot of crit without much to say. Ah, that's true. That's true. Hey, you know, it's just a matter of balancing stats, I guess.
Was that really Lynette playing the lead role?
Ta-da!
Because you're not running HP. Yeah, you have like prototype Amber because you need the crit rate. You're losing the HP, but you're gaining the charge stack damage.
To play the lead. These are just some of the
Right,
questions.
so it's
There's only one.
it's just a matter of you don't have something, you're missing something somewhere, but you're also gaining something else somewhere else.
Part of that response.
Lenny?
That might be.
What's this?
Draft Mr. Mary.
If you do.
Of course. Look at her. You don't give up.
That's not true.
Oh.
Really, almost as if.
What?
A couple days surprise.
And I would have.
You didn't send.
Director marry you. To get Maloney on your side, you choose.
I bet you were.
Or do you choose Jillian?
HP goblets, Scarlet Winds, or Sacred Winds.
Oh.
You mentioned.
Except for Hydro damage.
Right now, your work would.
Yeah. How many seconds was it again? Did you need to fully max out, say,
But then what happened?
Lost Prayer passive? I don't remember. I think it was quite a long time where, realistically, hardly any character will be able to maximize the passive.
Me neither.
Hi.
Oh, very surprisingly, I have decent Hydro goblets on the Marchese set.
The protagonist. And in the end?
But everything else is just trash.
No need to be spud.
I think it's on my third account. Yeah.
Choose our words carefully.
My third account where I actually want to try using an HP goblet to see if it does better. But I can't because I have no good HP goblet.
Okay.
I could always leave my mask on.
Jillian, you... well...
Really? What looked like an actor unsteady on her feet was in fact...
Hey, Mary!
Our articles...
Hey, now...
Hold on. The decision was marry you.
Director Mariu, Mr. Maloney, what on earth is going on? Why was Lynette
I
not
could
in the lead?
redesign
It
any
took a
two
lot of
characters. I'd
Wait,
give Linny
Linny
pants and
and
remove
Miss
2
Cole,
of
we
Chlorine's
took that
blood.
at-
Oh,
It's similar. The
jeez.
Lousa...
I mean,
Oh,
That's
I'm not
probably
saying
so.
that's a bad change.
You must
I'm
have
just
worked it out
saying,
by the end of...
oh, jeez.
Cancel the show.
Giving Linny
a
pants.
very valid criticism. And one that... Plus, it looks like Jillian is better than me.
Maloney,
Oh, anyway. And I'm sure today's audience will be discussing... Oh, of course.
Every day I just wish my wander pieces, as Marisha say, had easily hit 320 crit damage. Oh, you have his weapon? Oh, that's why you're doing a lot more damage than me, I guess.
Without the two of you, who know? I always told... Just like those critics with
Wait.
their dishonest reviews, I became all about the
No,
trappings of
I don't know.
success.
I guess you never mentioned that. Yeah, you did say you have
Itself.
you did say you're using what's it called? Lost Prayer. There you go.
You're right. Anyway, I've been looking...
Ah, yes. I'm sorry. Lynette. Yeah, me neither.
Wait.
Oh, as I recall.
Oh, well...
I understand that, but next time...
Got it.
Why do I feel...
Hey, here you... Great! Everyone's in one place. What do you think? It's group photo time. Okay, everyone...
Oh.
Bro showed up like
Lynette,
literal
time
Magic
for
Mike in his
3,
undies.
2,
Oh,
1,
speaking of Magic
smile!
Mike and his undies. Spartan, have you seen that movie called, I think it was like the End of the World or something? It's a comedy. Seth Rogen, and I forget like the other main characters' names. I think it
Thank you both
was
so much.
who
Without the two of you...
who was the
who knows how
127
much further
hours
down
guy?
that cynical path I would have gone.
127
I
hours
always
guy.
told myself, once I've made enough more,
He was
I'd get
also
back to doing what I
Harry
love.
Osborn in
But somewhere
Spider-Man.
along the way, I started to lose sight of what that was. Just like those You're right. Anyway, I've been looking...
Ah, yes.
He also did that other
sorry,
movie, the Kim Jong Un movie, the interview.
What?
Gina?
Director, it's time... I think we...
Lynette,
Jillian, no! This is completely my...
Well, maybe. Really? After all. In any case.
But still...
World's End.
I was wrong to write that
Simon
letter.
Pegg?
I should own up to my actions. Make it up to you in some way.
No. I don't think Simon Pegg. No. Simon Pegg wasn't in it.
Lynette.
Yeah, no. It was Seth Rogen, something End. Hang on. Let me look it up. World and Seth Rogen. This is the end. This is the end.
Is it?
Willem Dafoe. That's
I'm so much more
he's
at
not
home
Harry.
here in the
Wait.
audience. I get to
Norman.
sit on
That's
the
Norman,
seat,
not Harry.
And I don't have to Mary, you said.
Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill.
I'm
Pretty sure
happiest when
Jonah
I get
Hill
to
was in
sit
it
in a
too.
quiet
Yeah, I
place,
think Jonah Hill
watch
was in
them do
it.
their thing,
Jonah
and
Hill.
cheer them on.
Even Michael Cera was in it. He wasn't one of the main characters though. Michael Cera was in it. Seth Rogen, definitely the main character, one of the main characters. Emma Watson was in it a little bit. Yeah, it was a weird movie. It was a movie about if you're good when you die, you go to heaven, something like that. And like the world was ending. The world was ending, and like if you're good, you go to heaven. And then like at the end of the movie, the Backstreet Boys were there, like singing. Yeah, the Backstreet Boys were also in the movie. They were like in heaven performing.
Skyward! Scatter!
Huh. I didn't like
Man,
that.
speaking of Willem Dafoe, I
Was
can't
I
believe he
using it
hasn't been given a movie. Like
Maybe
he hasn't played the
just-
Joker in a Batman movie. I feel like I don't know. I
Clearly,
just
there's
get
some
this
design flaws to
feeling
iron out.
that I just get
We'll
this
have to let
feeling that
Nick
I think he
see
would do
which
Joker
card did I
very
get.
well.
4. Well, if you want to get the... So, to put it another way, if picking a card up off the ground is how to not leave it to fate, then that means it must be the wrong answer. Or...
I haven't seen it. Oh,
Why
Spartan,
don't you pick a
you
card?
should definitely go
Since
watch
I
it.
ran into you
Like,
here, that
yeah.
means...
However you're gonna watch it,
Thank you.
I should.
Here,
I think
take
you
also.
definitely should go watch it. It's not an amazing movie,
So...
but it's more like it's. I would put it on the same vibes as like an Adam Sandler movie, like one of the Grown Ups movies. Where it's basically just a bunch of comedians just on set with a camera and just no script. Yeah, I would put it on the same vibes as that.
Every stupendous day
World's
starts with a
End.
steambird.
Sam's guy is Shaun,
Lynette. Hi,
Shaun of the
traveler.
Dead.
What can I
Hot
help
Fuzz.
you with?
World's End. That sounds familiar, honestly.
Hmm.
Hang on.
I don't think so. Have you picked up a stray?
World's End.
Yep.
Simon Pegg,
If
right?
there's no commission to follow up on, could we post a notice about the missing cat instead?
Why, of course. What a kind thing to do. Just fill out the form.
Well,
Isn't this that
registered
zombie
you as
movie?
missing. You can stay at my place until your owner finds you.
Or no, is this a different one? Because I remember seeing these two. It was
Also,
Simon Pegg
I just
and
wanted to say
I guess this is
thanks
Nick Frost.
for keeping us
Nick
company for so
Frost?
long.
Is that
Well,
right? Yeah.
I
Simon
should
Pegg and Nick
probably head
Frost, I
back to the
think,
drinks
were in a
reception.
movie together, in a
Hopefully
zombie
most of the
movie.
people have left by now. If you've got some time, you should stop by my place tomorrow to see Bonnie.
I
There's
think
a
that
nice
was
cup
Shaun
of
of the
tea in
Dead,
it
I
for
guess.
you.
Yeah, like you said. I do remember seeing Shaun of the Dead.
All right.
Am I the only one getting bombed with ads once every 2 minutes? I have been getting that same experience on YouTube lately too. And so I've mentioned this I think once or twice on stream before. But I
believe
think
this cat belongs to
YouTube
me.
so a while
already
back, I
told
think it was
you,
like
this isn't your
4
cat.
months ago, maybe 5 or 6 months
take
ago.
a peek
I don't
at me,
remember
too.
exactly when, but like there was this news
Oh,
about
This is my friend.
I guess advertisers complaining
No.
to Google, well, not Google specifically, but AdSense, that their advertisements are being put on like these random websites that don't really like do anything, right? Like they're just websites that basically hardly anybody goes to. Just like
well, this
how would I best put it? I guess it makes you think that
Listen,
oh,
I'm
YouTube's
the
just trying to
director of
offload all the
Shijus. If she turns
advertising,
out to be one of
all the
our,
advertisers
we're-
that they have,
Yes,
and like
yes,
they're
if it turns out-
prioritizing their
belongs to my friend.
most
Go on, bud.
their highest value advertisers and putting them on like the highest view
Well, I suppose-
videos on YouTube, right? Like better areas on a website.
Lied?
Whereas
What are you talking
they
about?
like some of their lower value advertisers seem to be getting
You're right.
I don't know, like nothing in
A
return.
couple of days ago, I just
So
so
they're
happened
yeah,
to stumble
basically
upon the impact
it was
of this
a
case had a new kind
it was
of we
some news. A
confiscate
lot of their
criminals
advertisers
after the
were
original synth debacle. We put
having this
several
problem. A
measures
lot of
into
them were
place to prevent
reporting
similar- We
it,
only recently got word of the presence of
reporting it,
imitation
and
synth overseas.
I think
We managed
and
the
what I
Marsha
noticed
Faye
was
Phantom
almost
launched these
immediately, like
researchers.
within the next 1 or 2 weeks, I immediately noticed a difference in how
Marsha Faye
many
Phantom-
more ads
At
I was
first,
getting
it
on
was only
YouTube.
later, obviously.
And
this discovery-
That's not
exactly. The
we
family has
had
made Pierre
and then
as one of those very
about
survivors.
a month or
He's
two
been hiding
later,
away in the Fontaine Research
we had
Institute all
the
these
whole
years. Well, there could be a
YouTube
take fault.
changing
I have to admit.
the Chrome web store so that ad blockers don't work anymore, or at least
just
and then like there was a lot of
After all these years.
what's the word I'm looking
Don't
for?
worry, he's been acting
Backlash. Yeah, a lot of backlash about that.
very-
And then
even after all,
YouTube
we'll
decided,
have to
sorry,
have
not
to teach him
YouTube,
a
Google
lesson. Yep.
decided, okay,
I
they'll
want
still
to
allow
know
ad
both,
blockers,
perhaps.
but then like they were
Okay.
now a lot more limited to what compared to what they used to be. And then like ever since then, it's just been very obvious to me, like the amount of ads I get has just been very obviously a lot more than before. And not just like
You can drop the act.
not just
brother.
like I don't
In
know, not
fact,
just like
I don't
10%
think
more, but
either of
more
us
like
will have a need
double.
for acting anytime soon.
And a lot more
Care to
unskippable ads.
introduce-
And I can't help but to feel
nice
like
to see you. I should clarify.
I
that
think
we've brought on
Google
Mr. Linney as a
got caught with
consultant
its
in the
pants
past.
down.
He was instrumental in
trying
helping
to
us crack a
offload
case
a lot of their
involving a perpetrator who used
advertisements to
us.
just
That's exact.
places that don't really matter. And then like when they
He
got
didn't leave a
caught
shred
doing
of
that,
evidence.
now
I
they're
took
like
a look at
trying
the
to clean
entrance
up their
and
act and
exit records of all
actually
the
putting
carriages that
their
night. Don't worry, I
advertisements
sought Mr.
properly
Linney's help with this.
up,
The way
like
I look
where
at it,
they
it's
would
a collab-
actually be
not at
seen
all.
by people.
I was planning to invite you from the very beginning, Miss Lynette. It's just that
Keep
my
getting
assistant here
teleported to the
raised-
start of your
Linny,
stream
that
after
little
each
girl who
ad
did
to
nothing but-
wow, really?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's it's kind of
Who's
annoying.
this?
Well, if
Hot Fuzz, my favorite, is a buddy cop movie
It
set in
appears the
in
Love
small
Affair, the
England
family
town.
would use
Oh,
different
that sounds
emblems to mark
fun.
differences in status, blood relation, and the like. In fact, the insignia that
it's highly likely
we discovered something interesting.
apparently he claimed.
Oh, I
it
thought you were
but
talking about
it
Rush
seems
Hour.
The institute ran into some trouble along the way. Could have been a lack of personnel or a time. As for his family background, other than the pen based on the sample, those traces, we didn't find any records indicating possible involvement in overseas
Spartan,
transactions.
if you want to
Well,
see
after he
Channing
disappeared-
Tatum
Croissant.
in a gimp suit,
You know Hotel de...
A cat?
Bonnie is...
that's
yeah,
right.
go
From what
go
we've
watch
learned
This Is
about
the End.
Pierre's-
Exactly.
Wait.
Ah, guess she's...
Hot
yeah.
Fuzz and World's End. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Well, cats and human, of course.
The important thing.
I also can't help but feel like oh no, the whole like my space bar not working anymore thing started before the AdSense trouble. Today on RJ Rants, ads, additional insanity. What?
Seems like Bonnie. Gardamex ahead.
Look out! One with nature.
Born of ice and frost. Accessed enough.
Silence!
Lynette. You found this place so easily. Aha! Looks like he's got more. These cleaning agents. The special patrol. It must have taken. But what are these up?
I think I remember this. We needed to do this in the right order, otherwise it wouldn't work.
Even the string, I came across
I'm
some
not
bags
sure
made of
because
very
I've never
similar-
really
What
done it
could
in the
these-
wrong order.
When the Marechaussee Phantoms... You're... Only the
Based on the various ingredients it looks like he used a special cleaning.
So then he...
No. I don't believe our suspect is the cleaning agent and the sealed bag.
The barrels we found...
Yes. With flotation rings around the body of the barrels.
I never
they'd
actually
stay
watched
upright
Magic
in the-
Mike, and I'm pretty sure I've
think
made
he
it
used
clear
floating
that I'm
barrels?
straight as an
Wouldn't the
arrow.
barrels get carried off by the waves or the currents?
You know,
How
I
would a
did
person
actually
doing the-
watch Magic Mike,
Traveler.
and I wasn't watching it like being attracted to it. I was watching it attracted to the lifestyle. I was thinking, wow, it must be nice to be an attractive young man, and you know, to just be able to do that to make a living.
This isn't the place.
Especially at that
Picture of a
age,
small
right? Like
boat.
not, you know, when you're young.
This isn't the place. Got it. Time to go up and report.
Also, it just like the way that they interacted with each other, like made me think, wow, having cool friends like that must be nice. So Channing
As
Tatum in a
expected,
gimp suit isn't my
we
thing.
found a few pieces of rope.
All right.
With this anchoring, we also came up.
Let's talk.
It was just so surprising to
Based on
me.
the-
It could be.
When I
seems
saw it, like
Well, if
I
that's
was
the case, they must not have
the
a
main
very
reason
close-
why I
Let's
even
Not
bothered
jump to the
watching
most
that movie
important-
was
let's
just
say for
Emma
now that he was
Watson.
only in charge of producing the
Initially,
imitation-
Since we've
thinking,
can
huh,
certainly
Emma
check the
Watson
various
in this
ports,
kind of movie?
absolutely. Unfortunately. they
Okay,
wouldn't
I
go
just
right.
wanted to see
They
what
must
like
have
what
found a
what,
way
what
to
would
just-
happen.
Exactly.
I'll run home and
I should
And
also
then like
Alright.
later that movie was like, what is? Wait, is that Channing Tatum? Rihanna was also in that movie for a little bit. Rihanna, Michael Cera.
Oh.
Yeah, there were a bunch of
Traveler.
people there.
And Bonnie too.
Did something happen?
RJ wants to be a stripper. Hey,
I'm
would have
in
been
charge of
nice,
party.
you know, when I was, I guess, 18.
Looks like I've got another hard. No.
But obviously the
I
cards
think
weren't
I
in it for me.
Yep. So what happens? Oh, if the goods are on.
Sorry for the wait.
Oh.
Actually,
I didn't have any of
Huh.
the genetics in me.
I wonder why Gerard is.
I didn't have the genes to, I didn't have the genes to be attractive,
Humane
like, you know, to be good looking.
Their name is
My face and all.
Bernard.
And nor did I have the genes to
Have you
where
looked
I
at
would
it?
only need to
And
exercise
Bernard asked
regularly to look
the
good.
sealed bags we
and
found at the
just
and there were
to not
gaps
be
around the
like
lids of
to
the-
make
those
my
drug
body look good.
shivers found at this
Right?
pier.
In
The
fact,
sealed
I have
bags.
the genes to
Lines,
do the opposite of both those things.
Just imagine if Pierre had a.
So.
If you've got something. In order to make sure the animals could, that step would have. We've already proved.
Okay. The headquarters of the
Here.
After him! We can't let him get away!
Oh, geez, we're finally almost done.
Give it up, Bernard.
Mercy.
The Humane Society.
Look.
No one asked.
Well, it's said that.
Okay,
but
so
then-
this is... We're about to get into the most annoying part of this hangout. It was the whole, Like it was the same as like the Samsara. No, what was that like dream state thing in in the Sumeru Archon quest, where you had to pick options,
And when did he
and if you didn't pick the right options, like you would just be stuck there.
Sure sounds like...
No! Well... I know.
To be fair, I didn't think
thanks to you both.
strippers have jeans either. Hey.
Bonnie helped.
All right. I'll admit that was nice. Okay, so this was it. Third ending, I believe. By the way, I'm alt tabbing.
Obvious, huh?
I have
Even though it didn't feel like Bernard was
I have a
lying.
video on YouTube
After talking to him,
that I'm following right now, just
getting an
on
even
mute,
stronger sense
just
that
so I would
something's
know
not quite
which
right.
options I should pick over
we
here.
investigated so quickly that perhaps we've missed a thing or two along the way. Let me activate deduction mode and consider things again from the top to see if we can find anything new. Is there still anything unresolved or strange that we should try to consider? The Marechaussee Phantom found Bonnie and the Lefevre pendant at Pierre's residence. That was...
I think I just needed to interpret all of this stuff. Associate this to this. Samosa? I don't think that was samosa. It was something like that.
Why would he leave such an obvious... Bernard claims to have received a letter last night from Pierre. In the letter, Pierre stated that he had gone into hiding. Is there something wrong with the letter? If Bonnie had imitation synth in her body, then she was a liability that had to be recovered at all costs. But if she wasn't...
Oh, Samsara.
Then
I think that's right.
It made sense to tell Bernard not to worry. And thinking about it, Bernard only attracted our attention
Yes,
in the first place because
Samsara.
he came to look for Bonnie.
Sub-Zero's...
Could it be that the person
Samsara?
who wrote the letter
I guess Sub-Zero's
also knew
was like
nothing about Bonnie's
the
whereabouts?
festival.
Or they had a separate
And
goal
then like what was
entirely?
Samsara? Was Samsara like the dream state that they were in? I don't remember.
Well, we've discovered that Bernard is responsible for the trafficking, while Pierre deals with supplying the goods. Is there something else in this scheme that we're missing? Yeah, according to the final question. Deductive mode deactivated. I think...
Now behave, and follow me to the interior.
That hurt.
Is there some...
Huh?
I see.
Hey.
Because he has been kept in the dark all... That never quite added up for me. Both of these things, he probably, unbeknownst to him, however...
What?
If you focus only on Bernard's testimony...
What?
Yep. Once they had instructed Pierre to... Of course, all the third person would have to do...
Wait.
Is...
Chevra said they suggest, but if the disappearance is...
Huh?
Haven't you...
You deliberately getting the marsh, and you couldn't predict what they might... As someone accustomed to act once the It wouldn't be long until the It was probably... Still, like Bernard, you desperately wanted to confirm the contents of her stomach. So while investigating the suspect's cat, Bonnie had manipulated the Traveler and I to help you identify Bernard as a key. You used... Of course, you did far more than that. Just now at Lumidu's Harbor, were you not... You even Moreover...
And what are...
I am insinuating that you had... And that's how neither the trafficker... Pierre having received...
I can't believe...
So what do you think she's going to... You know very well that way.
They were worth... I lost all I had, do you...
I don't. And neither do I. Elodie.
That's enough.
What a joke. What a joke! Hey!
What's that?
Know what this is? Whether they're... Surely... That's enough!
Not good. She's trying to escape. We need to end this fight as soon as possible.
Bow your head.
Busted so quickly, huh?
Phew. This is it.
Guess that's probably why she's...
Well, given...
Thank you for your help.
I still need to go... So once I'm done talking... Want some? Not at all. Plus, if you just think about it. Great answer. Had we not run into that case, we could have You're right. Something about... Elodie tried... Not everyone who likes cats, humans tend to... She took a liking...
Now behave.
That hurt.
Is everything I still feel also? No good. I've still got... Alright. Let's go to the... before. didn't like that. Clearly, there's some design flaws to iron. Let's see. 4. Well, if you want to get the... So, to put it another way... Or... Thank you. Here, take also... Huh? What you're... Is that really... Besides... Alright. Back to... There's 20 cards. I should also mention. Nope. Besides, the drinks were... I might get one other thing. Do you... I didn't like that. Clearly, there's some design. Let's see. 4. Well, if you want to get the... So, to put it another way... Or... Thank you. Here, take also... Huh? What you're... Is that really... Besides... Alright. Back to... There's 20 cards. I should also mention. Nope. Besides, the drinks were... I might get one other thing. Do you want to come with me? If you're free, I mean.
Genshin really does have peak character design. I know, right? Yeah. Like there's... So there's a lot of eye candy, right? Like, and you know, basically every other game dev out there, especially in the anime, like what is it? If their game has an anime aesthetic to it, I guess in that industry, basically anybody can do eye candy. But Genshin, like, they do that. But then
Clearly,
it's also not
design
just
flaws to iron out.
So
I'll have
in
to
the
let Feline
words of George Carlin, big kahunas, like threateningly big kahunas.
Let's see. Which 4? Well, the cards fell on the ground though, so I don't think it counts as if you want to get the
RJ
right
failing
answer,
number
you
checks
have to
like
let
this is
fate
D&D.
decide. So, to put it another way.
Hey, it's, you know.
Well, thank you.
This is
Here,
my
take
life.
Also,
My genetics, like just
What
basically
is
my
that
genetics themselves rolled a number less than that of I need. See, 2 out of 10, right? Like those are from my genetics. Just like the very beginning of my being
besides,
to whatever I am right now.
all right. Back to... There's 20 cards. I should also mention.
So
Nope.
character
Besides,
design, like
the drinks
it's
reception
it's
is-
eye
it might
candy,
get
but it's
one other thing.
there's
Do
no other
you-
way I could put it. It's tasteful eye candy, because it's not just 100% eye candy. It's eye candy, but they also didn't skimp on the like the little details that are supposed to make up that character.
I didn't like that. Was I using it wrong?
The animations too.
Clearly,
like they're
there's
very
some
good
design
at
flaws
making
to iron
things
out.
not clip. Like
I'll have to let
I feel
Feline
like
know.
most of their developer time is probably
see,
spent
4.
on just making sure all the animations work.
Well, the cards fell
Like
on
look
the
at this.
ground,
Like
though,
this
so I don't
arm
think it
is
counts as
probably
fate.
clipping into the
If you wanna
body,
get the right
but
answer,
it's
you
fine
have to let
because
fate
like nobody
decide.
can see it.
Also something Linny said.
right?
But
Because
to
if
put it
they
another
if they
way,
work
if picking a card
super
up off the
hard
ground is how
to
to
make
not
sure
leave a
nothing
defeat,
clips, even the
then
invisible
that
parts,
means it
then
must be the wrong answer.
character poses would just be weird.
Or thank you. Here, take also. Huh?
Swear to God, every female character except for the children are attractive. Well, I guess that's,
What
you
you're
know, that's
saying
just
is that
anime
really-
in general, I guess. Yeah, I don't think, depending on the art style, obviously, but I think like most anime art styles, there's just
You make a
no
good point.
unattractive female unless if it's
Okay,
supposed
so,
to be
stick around here and
unattractive.
film. Oh, good idea. May as well.
Ugh, finally. Alright. So, Hoyo somehow managed to put RNG into a quest. I don't get it. Why? What's up with RNG? Well, I guess it's like the way that they've put RNG, like they've systematically it's eye candy with personality. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Let's see. Okay, I don't have Shenhe yet, but maybe no. Where is she? Okay, so look at Shenhe, right? Like that is okay. All right, thank you. There we go. Right? Like when you like first look at it, you're immediately like, wow, that's eye candy. Right? Like just pure eye candy designed to make you swipe. But they didn't leave out the little stuff. The little details, you know, stuff like this, right? Where like it's like isn't this like a similar design language as to like Zhenyun, I think, or even Ganyu too? What else? There's like little details, like the little ribbons. They also have similar outfits with Zhenyun. Right, so it's like it's not just 100% eye candy. Some of the characters are a little bit more eye candy than others, but it's not just 100% eye candy. At least there's like 10% personality at minimum, and then like some of the other characters, like for example, Raiden Shogun, they could have like, you know, like Boba Sword, right? They could have made her just pure eye candy, but instead, no, like look at her. She's like fully covered up. Right there, she's fully covered up. Even her hairpin has like, I think, I don't remember which one, but one of those used to be Makoto's. Oh, right. I guess happy birthday, Dia. Okay, see? This is the problem with Genshin. I go in here. Done. I go in here. Okay, that's gonna be full after the daily server reset, which is in 18 minutes from now. So I don't want to use that resin.
It's so nice to distract.
I can't do this anymore. I mean, I can, But why would I? I've already gotten my rewards from it. Right? Like I'm thinking, okay, what next? I want to keep playing. There's nothing to do. I find that there are some games that go too far with proportions in the name of horniness, but Genshin hits the sweet spot perfectly. Right? Like, and that's exactly how I felt about Wuthering Waves character design. So don't get me wrong, the combat is great, and that game is certainly a lot more suited to the players who are looking for more combat, who are, you know, like more combat oriented, who are looking for more advanced combat. But then, like, I looked at the character designs, and some of the design elements seem a little nonsensical. Like, it just didn't suit what their character was. Like, it wasn't, like, not all of it, but just some little details in their character design that just somehow didn't fit. Like, it's just not supposed to be there, right? Like overall, okay, it fits. He's a general, he's a soldier, he's a whatever, right? And then there's like an earring, there's like a whatever, right? And it just seems like, okay, this is just I guess accessories that just don't seem appropriate for their character, and the proportions are all off. They're just making these bigger to make it look more attractive, and I don't like that, because like and it's not even just with games and game characters, it's also with people, right? With people and like attractive people. So when I see somebody who is attractive, and I see that they're attractive, it's hard for me to explain how I can sense this, but people can generally sense when somebody's attractive because they're trying hard to be attractive, like they put in a lot of effort to be attractive, or if somebody's just attractive and they don't really, like, that's just how they look, right? Like, I don't know if you get what I mean. I refer to it as effortless attractiveness, and that really, like, to me is like times 10 immediately. Times 10 attractive. Even if you're not super good looking, if you're just good looking enough, and then I see that, wow, you didn't even put in any effort, that's immediately like plus 10 points for me. But then if I see somebody who is attractive, and they're even more attractive than somebody else that I just saw, but then like I look at them and then I could see that, wow, they put in a lot of effort to be attractive. They're wearing like clothes that make them look attractive, that show more skin, etc., to make them to force being more attractive. Then that's immediately like minus points for me. Don't get me wrong, I'd love more bikini skins, but the tastefulness is oddly nice compared to FGO or Nikkei. I've heard of Nikkei. Hang on. FGO, Fate Grand Order, right? Oh, yikes. Oh, I think Nikkei was this game that people were talking about a couple of streams ago. Okay. That game is, I mean, it might as well be pornography. It's basically pornography, but censored pornography is what it is. Oh, like High School DxD, right? Like, there's a reason why I never watched that anime. A lot of people say it's good, yes, but the character designs, like there's some fan service, appreciate it, right? Like, I always appreciate fan service, but it's trying way too hard, right? Like, remember the thing that I always say? A skirt that is short enough to be interesting, but long enough to stay interesting, right? There's a certain attractiveness about that for me. I think it's the modesty. Like, obviously, this outfit. Like, if somebody wears this out in public, that's like that's like the opposite of modesty, obviously. But like in anime, in the anime, I guess like art style, this is modest. Hey, what's up, Roshan? I'm alright, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I have the daily server reset happens in 12 minutes from now. But that is also 12 minutes that I have no idea what to do. I last night before I went to bed, I went ahead and farmed these. I still have to farm, I think, 2 more times because I'm pre-farming this for Dia and Neuvillette. I guess I might as well build Dia while I'm here. Like I said, I still have no idea. Still have no idea how to build Dia. I still don't know how I wanna build her. Maybe I guess this is the time I level up instructor pieces. I've been locking quite a few of them. Still not sure what I should use. If I like, because I don't know. Does Dia proc Burgeon? Are her E proc AoE? Is the AoE on her E procs big enough to hit Hyper Bloom Seeds to proc Burgeon? I have no idea, because if it does, I'll build her full EM, obviously. But if not, then I'll just build her whatever and just give her 4 instructor to give my team more EM. Ike's plot is unironically good though. Is the problem? Wow, really? Huh, fascinating. I guess, well, I mean, nothing against the artists, right? Like the artists that designed the characters, they're just doing their job. It's just the people that are making the decisions. They're deciding, okay, we need to do this to attract more customers, right? We need the honey to be too sweet to attract more flies. If that makes sense. Hi, buddy. I'm Mac. How are you doing? Hey, what's up, man? I just finished the Lynette Hangout, actually, and now I'm trying to figure out how I should build Dia. I guess I should also like take a look at her kit one more time. I don't really remember how this works. Basically, okay, so I remember there was like 2 things of this. Skill will be unleashed. Pyro, yeah, okay. By Dia herself, present at the time. What? The skill will be unleashed. Should there be no... Okay. Present at the time. Deals AoE pyro damage. Create a field. Ranging flame skill will be unleashed. Should a fiery sanctum created by Dia herself already exist. Dia will perform a leaping attack, dealing AoE pyro damage before creating... recreating Fire Sanctum field at our new position. Okay, Fire Sanctum created in this way. Okay, so your flame will be used once throughout every Fire Sanctum field duration. When an opponent Fiery Sanctum takes damage, okay, Fiery Field Unleash, coordinate attack based on Dia's attack and max HP. That can be triggered once every 2.5 seconds. Every character within the field. Active characters will have their resistance interruption increased. Okay, when such characters take damage, portion of the damage will be mitigated. Flow to go to Dia. Just say Dia will take the damage. Take this damage over 10 seconds. Okay, when the mitigated damage stored by Redman's reaches over a certain point. Dia's max HP. She will stop mitigating damage in this way. Okay. Where is mitigation? Okay. Where's the duration for? So I remember, I think it was Shinrin earlier said that we get 9 seconds of super armor. I assume people know that from testing because that's doesn't say here anywhere. I do remember that not this whole duration, is the super armor. You don't get the super armor for the full duration. That's what I remember. What I don't remember is, well, I remember it was short, but not super short, but also far from the full duration. Mankind losing a war against alien machines. Build soldier, super robots to fight back and reclaim the planet. Could ironically be a movie. I think that actually has been a movie. I can't help but feel like I've seen movies with the same exact plot. Like, well, not 100% exactly, but like a very similar plot. Because they designed their characters to basically have milk jugs. It detracts from everything. It detracts from, you know, like people like us, right? Like who are not just blind flies. you know what I mean? Not just blind flies who are attracted to sweet honey. The sweeter it is, the more attracted we are. No, like we're attracted to honey, but we're like, this is too sweet. Want to look at the best artifacts for Dia? Okay, what should I do? I was the same when I was playing Nier Automata. I was distracted. I have a collab with ReZero, Nier Automata, and Chainsaw Man is insane. I googled, what is it, Nikkei, by the way, and I'm seeing a few ReZero characters here on Google Images, and I don't see the Nier Automata characters, but I do see. I think this is fan art. I'm pretty sure this is fan art. It's Frieren. Yeah, unless if they've actually done a collaboration with Frieren. Okay, basically I don't need to level this. I'm never using this, so I don't need to level that. I will need to level this sooner or later when I ever decide to use Dia for plunging vapor. But not right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to farm that another day. I will, however, want to add that in here to my level tracker, ascension tracker. There you go. Man, Dia's character design looks so good, man. I was so disappointed when I found out she's terrible. Which one is it? This thing? Yes. Okay. 20, 121, 85. I think I have enough. Oh, fascinating. I do have enough. Now I just have to actually level her. Nier collab was in the summer. ReZero is right now. You can use Tenacity and Millilith for Dia. No, I plan on running Dia in a Neuvillette team, Neuvillette Hyperbloom. So yeah, for Tenacity just won't do anything for her. I guess I'm just gonna, while I'm not doing anything, I might as well Google it. Dia proc Virgin. Dia can trigger Virgin with her Amazon skill, coordinate attacks with generating Dendro cores. Okay, so you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna go test it out. Okay, maybe level up Dia so she doesn't die in one hit.
Hey.
Okay, I think this is as far as we can go today. Oh, cool. I do have enough. Hey, what's up, wrong person? Welcome back, man. Hey, yo, I have a question for you, man. Do you know if whether Dia procs hyper blooms or not? $60, okay. See? I need 9 of these and 6 of the big ones. 18, 9, 27. I need to make 25. 75. I need 75 of this. Minus 14, 61. Oops. He's pyro, so no. No. I'm not, like, my question is, like, do her E procs have a big enough hit AoE so that they hit bloom seeds? Because if yes, I'm gonna build her full EM. If no, then I'm gonna build her whatever. Yikes. I need so many of these things. So I have 62 of these. Rich red. Okay. So I need... Is this for real? I need 105 of these for Alhaitham. And I need 55 of these for Dia. Jeez. 160, huh? 160, I have 62. Okay. Guess I need to make 98. Which I don't have enough yet. 94. To make 37 more of this. I mean, you could test it. Yeah, that's actually what I'm gonna test now. I guess I have no choice. I'm gonna have to test it. Wait, what did I do? What did I make so few? 52. Okay, let's just make all of those. There you go. Thank you. All right. How many? 148. I need 12 more. 36. I need 11 of these. 11. Okay, great. 12. Okay, 160. There we go. And I need 96 and 40, 136. All right, of these things. So I need to make 133. Also, I have 125 or 180 towards my chlorine funds. Sorry, what is that? Oh, wishes. Okay. I assume that's wishes. Don't worry, man. I think it's almost impossible for anyone to reach hard pity. Like actual 90 hard pity. So more or less, probably worst case scenario, 160. Yeah. Worst case scenario, 160 maybe. Anything else I need? No, I guess not. Alright, I guess I really only need to level up the books now. How many of these do I need? Okay, 22. I already have 22. And I need 21 of the big ones, 3 of the small ones. Alright, we definitely have enough. Oh, there you go.
So
Hey, what's
much
up, Yukimi?
power.
How's it going, man? I still have no idea what I want to put it, what I want to put on her. You know, I think I'm just gonna go with instructor. Yeah. Maybe EM, sure. Hopefully. Okay. Hey, looks like I do have EM. Not bad. Hopefully we have an EM circlet. Oh no. Okay, okay. It's fine, it's fine. Okay. I guess that's fine. Sure. HP and EM. Okay. And then this can just be whatever. All right. Now, that being said, I will, however, have to raise an EM weapon. So this is a higher base attack 4-star, which means not as much EM. Should I? Oh, wait, no, hang on. Character's skill hits an opponent, character triggers elemental reaction. Oh, okay. Yep. Alright, this'll work. Not bad. Are you on EU server? No, no. I'm on the NA server. Okay, let's reset our expeditions. Does the Claymore Zyphos work? Claymore Zyphos, hang on. I don't remember what it does. Zyphos. No, that's the sword. What weapon series is that called again? I don't remember. I don't remember what that weapon's called. Oops.
If you love.
Can I have an account review? Sure, sure. Do you need any help, man? With anything else? Like anything on your account that you need help with specifically?
Stabilize.
Everyone hold hands.
Quietly now. Game's up. Come, Phil.
I'll be unable to play in duo. So I will be incredibly pissed if she's released then. What about just play on mobile?
Busted.
I think I remember you mentioning you have a trip to somewhere in Europe. Don't think so? Alright, I guess you just want my opinion then. Sure, go right ahead, man. Just send your UID.
Sure.
Yeah. Skyward! Scatter! Born of ice and frost. No touching.
Event weapons are crazy. Mail, order, bride, sword, submissive wind spear, submissive wind spear. A fish. I mean, yeah, some of them are. Well, you know what? Actually, yeah, the event weapons are actually pretty good. Obviously, some are better than others.
Born of ice and frost.
But I don't think none of them are completely useless. Right? Especially compare that to the compare those to the what are they called? The some of the man. The 4-star weapons that you can only get from weapon banners. Right? Like the bell. Or Rain Slasher. Well, Rain Slasher not completely useless, but there's literally like 1 or 2 scenarios that you could use them in. And other than that, nothing else. Alright, just gotta swap accounts. Do dailies in the other accounts too. Okay. I'm looking at your account now. You keep me. I don't think you need a review, man. You certainly know what you're doing. Oh, you're okay. I'm looking at your Furina, and you have you're using Flivsond. Flivsond? Is that the right way to read it? Yeah, Flivsond, I guess. So assuming this is a younger, not maybe not super young, but younger account on the younger side. You don't have Festering Desire. Either that or you have it on somebody else. Aqua Simulacra C1. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, alright. Aqua Simulacra C1 Yelan. Crit rate is a bit yikes. But you are on an HP circlet. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, HP is certainly a little questionable. Or sorry, not HP. What's it called? Oh no, I'm gonna have to do daily commissions. Man, the pain. 2.4. Ah, yeah. Kind of painful, not gonna lie. Festering has been pretty good on a few other 5 stars, and then like is actually really good on Furina. So it's kind of sad that it's an event limited weapon and so many people don't have it. Especially because a lot of the players who've been playing since then are gone. They're either taking a very long / permanent break from the game, or they just flat out quit. Nahida, 1000 EM Nahida. Okay, just EM bot Nahida. Not really focusing on what's it called? Nahida's Seeds of Skanda damage, because your crit rate is not really built. But yeah.
Get frostbite.
The wind knows it.
Looks like I went too far.
Check Ganyu's feather closely. Oh, I haven't gone to Ganyu yet. Oh my god. You know, I would have had a dish moment right there if you hadn't told me that in advance. Hoping for Homa to be my first for Hutao's only, Xiao, etc. When, you know, I think, I don't remember what the first banner Hutao was on, but I remember both of the banners that Hutao has been on, the last two have been really good, especially like weapon banner wise. Like I think her first rerun was with Venti, which means Elegy is the other weapon, which is not a weapon that everybody wants to get, but when you do have it, boy oh boy, especially when you have Yelan, geez, such a good weapon. Honestly, even if in fact I actually have I have Alpha Simulacra on the second account, and I have Elegy, and I still choose to use Elegy. But yeah, you know, Yukimi, I would have had a dish moment there if you hadn't told me that in advance. So I remembered a short clip of Dish, like two-ish years ago, where Dish was looking at somebody's build, looking at somebody's feather, and she was like, "Oh, okay, cool, good feather, nice." And it was like, it was almost exactly like this. It was, I think, 22. Instead of yours is 20, so the guy had 7.8 crit damage, and then Dish just thought, okay, 7.8 crit rate, sure, and then 22 crit damage, and then she's like, okay, hey, nice feather, and then her chat was telling her, look again, look again, and she's like, what? It's the feather. It's a good feather. And then she looked carefully at her.
Thank you for
It blew her brains away. 22 crit rate. Yours is 20, but still very impressive. That's actually really good. Really high rolls. I don't have any artifacts that have like perfect rolls. By perfect, I mean like went all into the right artifact, the substats that I want them to go into, and high rolls. I just don't have any. I've also had to decide I have to farm this domain, the Deepwood domain, because I realized I have no good gilded set for Al-Haytham. I hope one day it will bring up some kind of event which we could choose to get at least one past event weapon. That would be nice. That would be really nice of them. But I highly doubt it, because that would defeat the purpose of them trying to do, what is it called? Like FOMO. It would remove FOMO completely. Because people would think, oh, it's a rerun, okay. And then people will start thinking, well, if you're a new player and you don't have this weapon, just wait for a rerun. And then people will start thinking, oh no, I'm too busy this week, there are exams. Okay, that's fine if I don't get this weapon now. I guess I'll just get it on the rerun. Right? Like, Hoyo, I think, does not want that. Yeah, hang on, Roshan. Just give me a moment. I'm sort of in a hurry because I gotta go buy groceries. I have work in an hour, but I have to go buy groceries before then. And buy groceries and
A minute to memory.
For some reason, if I didn't do cookies it didn't kill them quick enough. I guess maybe I was missing a few hyper blooms. Okay, not bad. I don't think you would have noticed it. That's why I told you. You should have at least let me miss it first before telling me.
The bond is strong.
That would have been a much better surprise. But yeah, thank you though. This is cool. No wonder why your Ganyu has such good crit ratios. Your everything else though, unfortunately. Everything else is good, yes. But far from the feather. Your feather is certainly carrying your Ganyu, man. Kazuha, what is this? Hybrid? Iron Sting. Okay, this is a hybrid. Wait, what? You have him on a DPS-ish build, but no crit ratios? I don't get people pull every time they get 160 primos in the most random manner, then complain that they don't have anything left. That is true, yes. Right? Like, you know, I've sort of stopped complaining about that because it's just everywhere. There's just so many people like that. So there's so many players like that in Genshin. They complain, "Oh no, I got Linny and I don't want Linny." Hey, do you know how to build Dia? I got Dia, but I didn't want her. I accidentally got Dia. How do you accidentally get something that was random? You decided to wish on a banner whose 5-star you don't want. How is that an accident? I've just stopped complaining about it. I just, you know, everybody, whenever I hear somebody complain about it, I just think, oh, bummer. Sorry to hear that. Okay, moving on. Hey, welcome back, Abby. Hell, hang on. Who else? Kazuha, Raiden Shogun. Oh, you have a very nice crit rate on your Raiden Shogun. Very nice crit rate. C2, nice, nice. And just HP shield bot, Zhongli. Wait, HP shield bot. Oh no! This is a slime killer. This is a slime killer, Zhongli. That's funny. You actually crowned his skill and burst. Wow, you use a lot of crowns, dude. Wow, jeez. Okay, you're not stingy on your crowns, huh?
Add Astro.
Do I still have any more to claim? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. Means I only need to do 1 daily commission. Nice. I'd rather have to do none, but hey, I can't complain. I only used 7 crowns. I still have like 5 laying around. Oh, you clearly haven't been playing actively, Abby.
Stabilize.
Into the wind.
Oops. And we're done. I have 8 laying around. Alright.
Add Ash.
You know, I get the feeling that I'm getting very rotten luck in artifact domains. Like, I've gotten very rotten luck in the artifact domains for, I don't know, maybe the past 6 to 12 months. Maybe because I haven't used, like, maybe Hoyo has, like, some kind of statistic that detects how much, like, has this guy used up his fragile resins? Because if he has, then okay, that means he's used, he'll think, oh, he's used a lot of resin, so he'll get a, okay, so which means he's gonna get a lot of chances to get good artifacts, and then they make it so that you won't get any good artifacts if you haven't used any of your fragile resin. Right? So like me, I don't know. It makes me I don't know, maybe I'm crazy for thinking something as crazy as that, but I can't help but I just can't help but think that, because my whale friend, while a whale, he doesn't, at least as far as I know, he doesn't buy resin using Genesis crystals or Primo gems. But he has, like, maybe not whale, well, he has whale-ish artifacts on, like, so many of his characters. But he also uses every single one of his fragile resins. Every time he gets one, he uses it almost immediately.
Adorn my night.
Oops.
We'll meet again.
You opened one cake, you need to delete account and start a new one now. All right. I think I only did that on my main account. Yeah, I don't think I did that on my other accounts.
You are not welcome here.
This way, Trina. The bond is strong.
Let's end this now. We'll meet again.
Time to go.
I'm aiming for 788 talents for my Kazuha. So I'm farming the books right now. Are you building your Kazuha full EM, or are you going to build him to do damage? Because if you're building him full EM, you don't even really need to build it to level up his talents. If you're building him full EM, you're probably not going to crit anyway. And even if you do crit, you don't have any crit damage probably because you're building full EM.
Now the target my patience. We'll meet again.
If you're building full EM, like, his talent damage is not gonna matter. Because you're not gonna crit anyway, and even if you do crit, you're probably not gonna have any crit damage even. For a crit hit to even matter.
Let's end this now. An oversight. Now you're testing my patience.
And this Neuvillette is like so much weaker than my second account Neuvillette. I just can't for the life of me one cycle this set of enemies. I mean, my Kazuha is kind of like a hybrid because he has both EM and an acceptable ratio. What are his ratios? And how much attack does he have? I appreciate those who can hoard them, but I don't think there's a point in keeping them. Their entire purpose is for them to be used. I know. But because, like, look at it, right? Like, I'm at 166 already. If I use them now, it'll be a very long time from now when I get to 166 again. I know that's probably something, you know, that's probably called something. I just don't know what. that feeling. I'm swapping back to the main account to use up a bit more of the resin. So how are you enjoying Neuvillette so far, Jay? I don't know how to feel about him. He's good, but I can't put a team together for him. Also, C1 or weapon. I think that's definitely a preference, man. If you want him to do bigger damage, here, so ifs, right? There are ifs, conditions. So if you want him to do bigger damage, and you don't mind, oops, I don't need this. And you don't mind having to move to kite backwards, right, to avoid enemies attacking you. And if you're like good enough at the game that, you know, like good enough at positioning rather, that you won't have to worry too much about getting hit and getting staggered. And if you do get staggered, if you don't find that super annoying, getting staggered out of, like, you're just starting your charged attack and then you get staggered immediately. It cancels your entire thing. I did not do my whole rotation. I was like, why are there no hyper blooms flying? All right. Hoarding type. Kazuha is kind of like hybrid. Zhongli weapon's nicer. What Zhongli weapon? Really good in electro charge teams. That's basically what I use them in outside of Hyper Bloom. What's your fourth element though? Do you guys put in a lot of effort to try and get the third stack on his draconic thing? Oh yeah, like obviously C1. Sorry, I didn't fully answer the question. C1 if you can't bear getting staggered, or if you want a little bit more freedom when it comes to team building. Because like you're quite limited in terms of team building with Neuvillette if you don't have C1. If you can't bear not being able to maximize his passive, like the draconic passive thing. Didn't go for C1. I don't think it will pull for the weapon though. I'm taking a break from that banner. I think I'll just go. I think I'll just get his constellations, you know, on a rerun. But I still am gunning for. He is probably. Well, I'm on the main account right now. Obviously, Ganyu was my first character that I hyper invested into. Took me like 3 or 4 reruns or banners, including her initial release, to finally get her to C6. But hey, I did it. Raiden Shogun was the second one I hyper invested into, and I think Neuvillette might be the next one that I plan to take all the way to C3 someday. I do have C2. But I didn't really get her weapon because I don't know. I just didn't like it. But yeah, I just want 1 ER piece, but crit rate and crit damage from my Raiden. Is that too much to ask? I know, right? That's just exactly how I feel when I just want 1 usable piece of an artifact set. Anyway, I think this is gonna be it, guys. I got work in an hour from now,
What it really comes
and
down
I have to
is
go
whether
buy
you are willing
groceries
to put
and
in
have
the
dinner
time.
by then.
If
So
you
if any
study
of you
and
guys need
practice,
any help
then
building
it's
your
really not
characters
all that
accounts,
difficult.
making a decision which banners to pull for, feel free to join our Discord server. Links are in the description of all my VODs, videos, and streams. You can ask for my opinion. You can ping me over there. My name is Elvis Einstein on Discord. Of course, you can ask for other people's opinions too. Thank you guys so much for coming by, hanging out, and being awesome people. Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, and take care, everyone. Just joined. Oh, I'm sorry, Natalie. I have to go, really. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye. Can I see your Shogun bid? Oh, yep. Okay, hang on. Right before that. Yep. There she is. Very nice. Crit rate. I would, if I could, I would like maybe take away 30 crit rate and get maybe 5 crit. Sorry, not crit rate. I would sacrifice 30 ER and get maybe 5% more crit rate and like 10% more crit damage. I would, if I could. But yeah, that's what I got. Or emblem and crown burst. All right, bye everybody. Thank you all for coming by.